What's good, y'all? It is your boy, Mr. EMOE. It is ladies' night in the Bippy.
What up? Hey.
Um, for the next allotted time, I am going to help the ladies along with questions, answers. They got some questions. They got some things they want to say. So we're gonna let them say it, and we're gonna let them go ahead and get it off the chest and ask some questions for the greatest debater in the land in the 419. Debate me if you think I'm not. Bippy and bullshit coming up next, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Watch, like, share. Jeez. All right, ladies. Anybody want to grab the headphones? We are coming in.
I will. You probably don't want to record. You gotta be careful with the cord.
You gotta be careful with the cord, man.
All right, so hold on, because there's some things happening here.
That shit right here. And we about to go.
Let me get my water, please.
Live.
My drink. There's any left? Thank you.
All right. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right, we about to go ahead and get it cracking.
Are you moving eventually?
All right.
There's more room for ladies.
Hold on. Music coming in 3, 2. Countdown coming. Yeah, it is about that time. I am Mr. EMOE being accompanied by. And this is Bippy and Bullshit, your weekly podcast where we cover everything from religion, relationships, politics, and as always, a little bit of bullshit. Hey, ladies. Yeah, let's get right into it. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Thank y'all for being on for this Saturday night edition, special edition of Bippy and Bullshit. It's ladies' night, y'all. Ain't nobody gonna give me an L or some shit like that.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Wow. It's gonna be one of those nights. Okay, good. But yeah, this is the weekly podcast, Bippy and Bullshit. I am Mr. EMOE being accompanied, like I said, by the ladies. And ladies, you are fans of the show, so you know what is coming next. Ladies, we made it.
We made it.
One more again, gals. Yes, man, it is a Saturday night. This is something we've been talking about doing for a little bit. We had Venus versus Mars, but we're going to let our hair down tonight. We're going to drink a little bit. We got cute womanly glasses with names and sparkles and shit.
Tinkerbell shit.
Yeah, Tinkerbell shit. Word. On some real shit, if y'all go to the YouTube page, the pic that we took tonight, it took about 12 tries. It was literally 12 tries. Like, I was in the back like, we got to take another picture. Oh, you didn't like the light? Oh, you didn't like the way your face looked? Oh, you didn't like your finger? Your finger was the wrong way. Oh, okay. But we are here. Ladies, are y'all ready?
Yes, we are.
So we are going to skip right to it. Do y'all mind?
No, go ahead.
Okay. Ew. No, go ahead. I like that. That's the first time I think I ever had a woman to say, go ahead, just do it. I wasn't like, you can do it, but
give me $40. Oh.
You really want to get on the $40 though?
Out the gate.
Like, what? I'm just gonna ask a
What
question.
you ladies out here doing for the high?
What are they doing for $40, y'all? What's going on for $40?
That's what we want to know. We're trying to figure
What can you get for $40?
You can get some gas.
Gas? Nails?
Gas. No nails. No.
Pedicure?
What can the guy get?
Yeah, like what that $40 holler hit for?
Not what you gonna buy with it. What's the service?
Yeah, I'm kind of sad you had a to-do list.
No. She was going to get groceries.
I'm gonna get three cases of water, some gas,
and a bag of chips on the way out.
and some Takis.
So I really would like to know what these ladies is doing for $40.
I just want to know what the $40 means, because that $40 is hot, popping. What you gonna do for $40?
And is that just your minimum? Is you hitting up a couple for $40?
That is that's
Is that 140
tough.
per day? Is it
That's
40 per
tough.
hour?
That's tough.
What is that?
I think it's a flat
That's
rate.
tough.
A flat rate?
It's a flat rate. Flat rate of $40.
I was telling they were talking about this earlier, getting ready for the night, and I had seen a $40 moment happen. It's a young girl at the football game today. She was dressed inappropriately for a child's football game. Everything was tight. Everything was busting out. Everything busting loose. You know, things jiggling and shouldn't be jiggling at a junior high football game. I'm just saying. I'm saying it's early. It was 9:45 in the morning. At 9:45 in the morning on a day like today where it was rainy, you should have been comfortable, not sexational. But I understood why as the day went on, because this young lady was walking. There was a referee who gave her the come here light. Yeah, and she blew down. And she cocked that leg and she smiled and they had a conversation and then she booted up. I was like, man, that was the $40 hookup right there. She about to go get that 40 tonight. For why? But see, dudes, we ain't got a 40. We don't got what that 40 do.
I've seen a couple statuses and memes talking about women talking about, hey, I got a high 40 for you. And I'm like, well, what you gonna do with that? Right. Some of these ninjas out here need it.
No.
They broke and they home.
That's fine, but no.
Could the fact that we don't know what the $40 is for be the reason why some of us are single?
Well, then, if that's the case, we're going to be single.
Well, sip your tea on that.
Really? You're going to drink to that? Okay. You had to drink to that?
Wow. Ladies, if you are single, it is because you are not doing enough $40 jobs. You got to get your 40 game up.
Oh, shit.
That makes you boo material. That will get you cuffed $40.
Will it?
I don't know. I hope not.
Yeah. I hope that's not.
That's cheap ass mail order bride. I'll tell you. Good God.
Glasses off already.
Glasses off already. You're done.
We only 5 minutes. I know.
Oh, God.
Make sure if you are on YouTube, shout us out. Let us know you're out there.
That's right. If you are watching the chat line, if you're new to the show tonight, because of the ladies, welcome to the #1 urban podcast in the 419 Bippy and Bullshit.
Hey!
Matter of fact, why don't you go ahead and hit that Best of Toledo, that bot for the Toledo City paper, and put us on one more again.
Yeah.
Even though, like last year, we didn't win, and I had to tell my partner it was going to be hard pressed to get 2 young men of color with a show named Bippy and Bullshit, with one wear a mask and the other one cuss all the damn time. That acceptance speech would have been wild. But go ahead and put us back on this year.
What up, Jessica?
We are about to get into our first shot of the night.
Yeah. Give her a shot. That's not. She's like, ooh, hold up. That's not your glass.
Oh, your shot.
Your shot.
It ain't even old enough to be in the club.
Okay.
Your shot ain't even grown up. I'm just saying.
It ain't grown.
Ooh.
Hasn't aged.
Well, no. It's a little minuscule. But we shall proceed anyway. So, ladies, this is y'all's night. What are we drinking to first?
What is our first topic? Where did it go?
Oh no.
First time.
What up, LT?
Hold up.
We are drinking to independent women.
Yes. And how they became independent?
All right.
Let's talk about that.
All right, I'm finna be out.
He said, all right, now. I'm going to head out.
All right, I'm head out now. Yeah, I'm finna be out.
No, because the discussion is always.
Wait, hey. Don't put the cart before the horse, independent woman. Cheers.
Cheers.
Make sure y'all took y'all shots. Can't have no punks at the bar.
Ain't no babysitters.
Well, there were baby shops.
You thought we got this.
That's tasty. Who wants to take the floor first?
Okay, so the conversation is
I need.
always.
All right. Hold on.
No, hold on.
Switching seats or what?
We need somebody close to microphones.
Oh,
We
I'm
need
sorry.
seats. You gonna be on the phone, or you gonna let her have that seat so she can talk real quick or no? What we about to do? What we about to do? We about to bounce. What we doing?
You about to bounce? What's he doing?
All right.
Can you hear me?
Just a little closer. Don't
Can
be
you hear
shy.
me?
There we can. There we go. All right.
Okay.
All right. Give us your name.
I'm
And
Taka.
then what's up, Taka?
What up? What up,
Chillin'.
everybody?
All right. Independent women. Talk about it.
What the discussion is, or I've seen on Facebook and other social media is these independent women, you so independent, y'all don't need no man. So when we say men are supposed to provide and so forth, they're like, oh, why should I provide? You independent. We can go half on everything. They wanted to be independent. But let's talk about, nobody ever talks about why we became so independent or why there's so many independent women out here. Like, it wasn't a choice. It wasn't like, hey, let's try this. Let's go be independent. Unfortunately, due to the circumstances, we had to become independent because a lot of us grew up in households that only had one parent, which was the mom, single mom, who showed us her independence because she took care of the household. So we naturally became our mothers. We naturally took the lead and followed them. And
I would need you to come from out the shadows and come closer.
Wait, and it was back there, you nasty words like thrusted.
It was
We
thrusted.
were thrusted into it.
And I'm just saying, because we independent doesn't mean we don't want a man in the house or we don't want a man to lead.
Okay.
It's just now we've been doing it so long by ourselves or for ourselves that trust factor is in there. How do we know that you can lead, or how are we supposed to feel about that? Like, and then nobody wants to. You feel like we shouldn't be making y'all prove yourselves, or it shouldn't be that he has to show that he can lead. Like, I'm a man. Just because you're a man don't mean you can lead. Just because biologically you were born a male does not mean you can lead or, be the head of the household. Like, you have to,
But
show
all
that.
these independent women, was that taken away from them?
Was what taken away from them?
The leadership role. Imagine being raised in a house full of women and all of them are your mothers. I have a little brother. He has 3 moms, me, my sister, and my mom. So his independence was kind of taken until he got on his own and obtained it himself. So was it taken away? Are women too strong?
Okay, but it's not his fault he was raised by women. And that's the problem. That's the problem on both ends. One, we were raised by independent women because there were no male figures in the house. But then you have houses that male figures are growing up in that has no male figure for him to look up to. So no, he doesn't know how to lead, and he doesn't know how to be a man because he wasn't raised by a man. So he didn't choose that.
Right.
But that's the conversation we need to have. Like, we're both pointing the fingers at each other. Men are pointing the fingers at us and saying, hey, you're not letting me lead, you're not letting me be a man, and you're not letting me do this. And then we're pointing the finger and say, you're not a man, you don't know how to be a man, or you're not the type of man that I'm looking for. But we fail to realize that when we were raised by single women who were the head of the household, because a lot of us didn't have male figures in the house to see what it's like to let a man lead or for a man to provide and take care of a household. And then there's male figures that grew up in that same household we did with no male figures, so they don't know how to lead or provide or to be the man that they need to be. So it's like a catch-22.
Yeah.
So that's the conversation we should be having instead of pointing fingers at each other.
But
go ahead.
Do you feel that? And I get where you're coming from. And then we had a comment that said, we're so content in doing something on our own, we're scared to let the men take control. So we feel we don't need them, but we want them. But do you see sometimes in a woman's independence, you are looking for them to fail because you are so used to the men? You talking about coming from broken homes. Dad failed so many times. Are you looking for them to repeat that pattern that he did? And like your mom did, I'm just going to do it myself.
I will admit that. I will admit there's probably some women out there that feel as if they're not going to depend on a man because every man that they've known in their life or lack thereof, they don't trust the man to lead. But it's some of us out here that are independent that are willing to learn how to be submissive or willing to be submissive.
There is a great term
to a man. You know,
you don't
everybody doesn't know how to.
You don't need to learn if that man is leading.
Thank you, because naturally, if you have a good man,
it really flows.
An independent woman or alpha female will naturally submit to you if you're being that man.
But do you know what it means to be submissive?
Absolutely.
We know how to throw the word submissive out, but do you? And we're not talking about I need you in black leather latex tied up with a ball gag in your mouth. But I mean, you know. Okay, then. Yes. Or 2:00 in the afternoon. Who needs to put a time limit on those things? I'm just saying. What the hip hop in hell is going on?
Can I say something about the submission topic?
Yes, please do.
Submission goes both ways. Okay.
Absolutely.
In a relationship, you need balance.
Absolutely.
Yes, the man can lead, but the woman is supposed to be there by his side to help him.
One thing people don't get, that the lion is the king of the jungle. Do you realize that the lion never hunts?
The woman does.
The woman does.
The woman gathers, hunts.
She hunts and gathers for the pride.
Because she's the support.
We don't.
She's the backbone.
We don't give each other enough credit, because I've run into a lot of independent women who just independent. I don't need a ninja for nothing. I make my own money. I do this. I do that. And as a man, congratulations on being a fucking grown up. You make your own money. Good. You're supposed to go to work and make your money. That's what they call jobs.
Okay, but there's a difference.
I raise my kids. Who else is supposed to raise them?
Because I don't need a man, but do I want one? Yes.
Why don't you need a man?
I mean, because naturally you don't need a woman.
The hell have I known? You talking
not in the sense. I guess when they say need, it's like I can't do without. I can't live without you. That type of need. No, nobody needs any of that. I mean, you don't want to be by yourself.
Here's the thing, but you do.
Do I need a man? Yes.
You need that companionship.
Well, yeah.
We need that companionship, and when we say I don't need somebody, no, you do.
Fare better when they are in a relationship.
Yeah.
Here's my question though: why wouldn't you need somebody?
No, I'm not saying
because I'm
not saying I don't need somebody. I'm saying when people say I don't need a man, they're not saying I don't need companionship or I don't need.
They don't want to deal with the bullshit.
I don't need your support to do what I do every day because I do it by myself. But I'm going to tell you like this: that is complete and utter bullshit.
Yeah.
Because I do it every day myself. But if I could get that $40 to ease that pain,
that $40 and a pat on the back.
Lord be my witness. I will take that $40
I could definitely use a cheerleader.
and that ease of the pain. This is what I'm saying. Like, we get it, and this is where we have a problem, is because that is it's the most. It's verbatim. I don't need a man. I do this on my own. I've been on my own since. Add whatever date you've been on your own since. My mama showed me how to hustle. I've been this, I've been that. That's good. I'm proud of you. But here's the thing. Yeah. I don't need you to help me pay my bills. I've been paying them by my damn self. I've been a hustler since at my age. My mama and daddy taught me how to be X, Y, and Z. But to sit here and say I would rather do it alone would be utterly ridiculous and foolish.
Oh, that's very.
I don't need anybody. No,
wants to do it alone.
Because when I'm tired and my head hurt, no, better yet, when I'm ready to kill them all, I need somebody to say,
like, hold up,
baby, I'm gonna need you to chill.
Relax.
I am not sending nakeds through JPay. I am not making a drive to Chillicothe for your ass. You right. We need that. We
need that checks and balance.
We need the checks and balance. But there's nothing wrong with an independent woman if she can learn to be a submiss. Because every decision that a man makes, I mean, just like a woman, you're going to fail. I'm not going to make the right decision every time. A woman is not going to make the right decision every time. And when I fail, I do not need the armchair quarterback. I told you so.
Right.
Because there's going to come a time that when you fail in your leadership and you taking control, I would never be the one to say, I told you so. You should have. It's next time. We'll get it next time.
Well, that's what teamwork is about.
But people don't know how to be teammates. People they own a team, but they know how to be like Russell Westbrook. I want to score 40 a night, 13 rebounds, 11 assists, and lose because it's all about my stats. Man, listen, put me on a team where if I'm used to scoring 30 and I can score 19, but I'm going to get that championship. I want the ship.
I like that, though. You don't have to compete against the person you're with.
But so many people do.
Why?
Because they're independent.
It's not a competition.
It's not that serious.
It's never that serious.
But y'all can sit here and say that, but how many times do you say, I'm going to do this because fuck that ninja?
I don't do that.
I'm about to do this because I don't need no man to do for me.
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to be there.
Anybody
I don't want to be. I don't want to be that strong. That is not what I'm. That's not my purpose. To take it deep.
Somebody from the chat said that we're so content in doing something on our own that we're scared to let the man take control. So we feel we don't need them, but we could use it. We kind of choose not to because we've been used to not having it or not needing it.
We as individuals need to look at ourselves first before we even
Lamar said it.
bring someone into our lives, no matter your upbringing. Hey, and that's something else.
That's real true.
When do y'all, as an independent woman, I'm going to ask all my independent women in the room right now who pouring drinks. This is going to get interesting. Y'all drinking like y'all really was free before 10.
We gotta find something else. Who's gonna go to the store for us?
Shit. You better order Uber Eats and tell them to stop and grab a bottle.
Bring us a bottle.
In the note, stop at the liquor store, get a fifth. Big boy tip included. Just saying. But
So wait,
$40 included.
Can I end it? What?
yeah, as independent women, I want to ask y'all something. How often do y'all look in the mirror and say I fucked up?
I don't look in the mirror and say it.
I'm pretty accountable.
Accountability is top notch for me. You have to come with accountability.
When's the last time you fucked up?
Ooh.
Shit, probably
I
earlier.
did a couple. Let's see, about 3 months ago. No, like 3 months ago. I got into it with a guy friend that I was mad at a guy friend of mine, and instead of using my words because I'm intelligent enough to do so, you got me fucked up and did this and the way I spoke to him was disrespectful because as a man, no man wants a woman that's being disrespectful. Period. Regardless of whether you're mad, upset, whatever's going on in the situation, no man wants to be spoken to in a disrespectful manner. Just like if a man approached me and spoke to me in a disrespectful manner, it's going down. So I had to apologize. Like, I'm sorry. That was wrong. I was wrong. I should never speak to you like that because nobody wants to be talked to like that, whether I'm upset or not.
Right. And I had a situation a couple of weeks ago, and I was so full of emotions and so stuck where I was at that moment that it all came out. Word vomit in front of people, everything. And it should have never been like that.
You are on a roll with these words.
What is word vomit?
When it just comes and comes and comes and comes and comes.
At this point, you're not thinking about what you're
That's what she said. But don't. Yeah.
But seriously, it shouldn't have came out like that. I should have been spoken. And I had made a Facebook status and I was saying, don't hold on to something and then blow up. And don't do it in anger because that's when you hurt people.
And that's not fair.
And it's not fair
that ties
to
into
people.
what I was talking about emotional intelligence, being self-aware. Okay? You got some bullshit. You took it in.
Okay.
You got to chill for a second and process that shit before you spew it out.
I need you real quick because you just said something. You brought this up earlier, and I put a pin in it on purpose because I knew we were coming here for ladies' night. So I wanted to have this one. What do you mean? Because you said this. Men lack emotional intelligence.
Emotional intelligence.
First of all, what's your name?
My name is Elisa.
Hi, Elisa.
Hey.
Hi. Word
So
up.
emotional intelligence is basically just being empathetic to others, being self-aware,
Mm-hmm.
okay, being aware of your partners, how they feel,
Mm-hmm.
whatnot. What else was it? Oh, I had pulled it up on my phone.
Uh-oh.
Give me 1 second.
Uh-oh. We pulling up stuff on phones.
We're pulling out stats.
I
Okay.
also
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
We got
Being
phones.
self-aware,
Okay.
having self-management, which means controlling yourself.
Absolutely,
emotionally.
we can handle
That's
an
it.
independent woman.
Motivation,
What?
meaning like you want to fix the problem, you motivated to fix the problem. Empathy, putting your foot in somebody else's shoes, thinking about where they're coming from. Social skills, using your words correctly. And that is the whole conglomerate of emotional intelligence.
Okay,
Don't
well.
do it drunk.
Okay, well. A
Right.
drunk tongue, hey.
Looking at
A drunk tongue speaks a sober mouth.
Yeah,
But listen,
But it does put it out bad. I like the word vomit thing though. That was funny.
But don't do
Yeah.
it in anger. That's my biggest
But
mistake.
here's
that's being part of being self-aware.
Okay.
Like,
Well,
you think you
Drunk
stop
and
and
mad.
Here's the pin.
I'm pissed off.
oh, excuse me. Here's the pin. Just like I heard Taka put earlier, how you were raised, how women who are independent women are raised. You're raised to do it on your own. You don't need anybody. You got this.
Okay,
You
can
don't.
I pause? Can I have you
Yes.
pause though? I was raised in a 2-parent home. I
Okay.
have a mama and a daddy. I am independent as fuck, okay?
Okay. As fuck.
As fuck.
As fuck.
AF.
Food.
Yeah.
It's
Capitalized.
food. And we ain't talking Abercrombie and Fitch. Be it. Okay. But, and I understand where you're coming from, but here's my thing. This is what I want to pose to you. Women are raised that way, correct? Especially in today's society.
I think boys are coddled.
But here's the thing.
A lot.
Men are told not to cry.
Exactly.
Never show
Toxic
emotion.
Masculinity.
We are told, but do you not think that a point of being some independent women is not toxic femininity?
20%.
It is, yes. It is.
Because some of them take it too far.
Because like men, don't cry. You cry, you a punk. You better not cry. You better not show no emotions, boy.
And then women don't depend on a nigga for shit.
Ninja is the word that we use on Bippy and bullshit.
My bad. Sorry, people. Ninja. Don't depend on a ninja for nothing.
But here's the thing. That's incorrect. Because I tell somebody, I cry. I cry like a sad movie. I cry like The Notebook. If it's in me, I got to cry, I'm going to cry.
But listen,
If I need to be empathetic, I'm going to be empathetic. But you're saying that men are
Mostly
ignorant to their emotions.
No, we need to break that whole notion about
that.
But here's the thing. One thing I will say about the plight of the black man is being a black man sitting in front of you. One of the hardest jobs in the world besides being a black woman is being a black man.
We both got it.
And the difficulty of it is, by even listening to you tonight, we are not good enough on the workplace. We are viewed as society as the ultimate villain. People can fly planes into a building. They can blow up marathon runners. But the scariest sight to somebody steal in America, in the country that we live in, Billy with a backpack and walk in and mow down a whole theater. Right now, they're telling people don't go to see Joker movie this weekend coming up because they have reports of people going to do something. If you come to the movie dressed up in anything than clothes, you will be turned away.
Can I make a point really quick?
Hold on, let me finish this one. But still, the scariest sight in America is a black man, a man of color.
Yes. But I feel like, black men and women, we both have the same struggle. And we got to stop saying that my struggle is worse than yours.
No, they're still the same struggle. Definitely.
We on the same team.
We on the same team. But I tell you what.
I understand that black men, y'all don't need black women to beat y'all down. But we beat each other up.
But black men primarily are known to have like the world on their shoulder. So I think that our struggles are different.
It's different, but
collectively
we all struggle. We all struggle.
We're on the same team.
We're on the same team, but this is what they're conditioned to. And then even now, you're saying that a man don't know how to be a man because most of the kids are being raised by their big mama. Let's be serious about that shit. Because some of y'all out there listening, I ain't saying y'all cool. Y'all straight. But the grandmamas is raising the grandbabies. And they can't raise the grandbaby because the grandbaby is way too advanced. Our kids are too advanced for us. They are running circles around Gigi's ass.
Yes, definitely.
This is true.
Gigi is fucked up. Gigi right now paying for internet high speed that she don't know what the fuck she paying for. She don't even use a computer. A computer. No, she don't use no computer at her house. But she got internet and all this other shit. That Wi-Fi. Don't even know her own password. Got to call you. What's my password? What you mean, what's your password? It's your damn house. What I'm supposed to know your password for is your phone number, girl. But these men don't know how to be men. And I'll totally agree with you on that.
Because I feel like they've been coddled.
Okay. Well, I would like to go back
We've
to
been coddled, but y'all
fed babies.
we've been coddled, but y'all been raised to show no emotion.
Women?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will agree with that.
I'll agree with that because
you'll be rough on your daughter because you don't want your daughter to be raised like a thot in the streets, but you want to raise your man to be your child to be something different because you want him to be better than your no good ass baby daddy. I mean, if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong, and this is why it's ladies' night. Yeah.
I don't like that.
Where did the snaps come in?
But I would like to go back to that struggle thing.
Let me think about it for a second.
The struggle.
The struggle.
It's real.
The struggle.
Just the struggle in general, and we can't paint it against each other. Blah blah blah.
no, well, they're pitting us
But-
against each other.
I'm so tired of it.
My struggle is bigger than yours because I'm going through it. So whatever you talking about, I don't give a damn.
Say word, LeBron.
I'm fucked up. I need this $40. You get what I'm saying?
We're back to the
Like I said,
we are back to the
my
$40.
struggle is bigger than yours because I need that $40.
Okay.
Oh.
Excuse me, hold on.
What's your name again?
Hold on.
What's your
That's
name?
not an advertisement.
What's your name again?
I go by Nene Baby. Please say the baby.
Nene
baby.
baby or the baby. The baby. The baby. Oh God.
Yeah.
Like nobody's gonna understand that. Nobody's gonna understand that. Just like the 92782, except for real fans.
Oh, I got it.
Boy, I'm about to act a fool. I heard something upstairs. Oh, they done broke in. I got to go shooting. Got to hunt me a hot
And I got a hunting knife right here.
Okay, so
A couple of our listeners think that $40 ain't even enough to get a good wig.
That $40.
You can get a $10 wig.
It's a good wig.
Wait, hold on.
That $40 wig, do you like that hunch on the top?
Please give me a
I
second.
got that line because it's been folded.
Lisa, wait. Give me a second because I have to come to this subscriber right here.
Who that?
Courtney B,
Hey,
my
Courtney
nigga,
B.
my ninja,
thank you.
told me that it was the 89th episode, if I shall be clear.
88.5.
So, Courtney, best friend forever, is in the building.
Hey.
Ladies definitely representing this evening. So
I gave you all the
have we completed?
No.
On Ricky Smiley, they got this. You'll hear
The
a
little
horse.
rabbit
No,
up
it'd be a little horse in the back, a little horse guy. That's how they know you take it to the commercial coming. So they got a wrap it up sound that you know that.
Wrap it up, B.
It's a wrap it
Wrap
up
them
portion.
shits up.
It's a wrap it up.
Okay, so next subject.
Lamar asked,
So-
what is independent? Do we even know what independent is?
That's a good
Because we
question.
throw that word out there. and
We want the men to answer that.
No.
He said so many.
What he just said was so
the
true.
question is, who is really independent? So many act so independent on social media now, male or female. Do anyone know what it is to be independent anymore?
We're not going to put social media in that.
But we have to because
Wait,
there's
you
so
have
many.
to,
Because
There are
that's
so
what our
many
users-
people.
That's what we.
But that is a facade. That is fake.
It is
It's
somewhere
not
over the
real.
rainbow.
I like facts, so I'm going to look up the word independent.
All right.
All right.
I'm with it.
Look why she looking at us.
No.
Fairness, like I realized a toxic trait of mine that I thought was cool until it happened to me, and then I'm like, damn, that's messed up. Like I had no problem ignoring people. Like in an argument, you ignore me, and then I'm just watching you call or watching you text, and I'm like, I ain't answering. And until it happened to me, I was like, I ain't answering them phone calls, or I'm not gonna. But that is a toxic trait. That's part of not communicating.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
But here's the thing about
ignore
that.
somebody, or especially somebody you care about, or somebody that you're dealing with, or a friend, family. It could be anybody. To ignore them and not address the situation.
But here's my thing about that.
That's
but
toxic.
we're not talking about toxicity. We're talking about independence.
Well, no, we were talking about earlier.
But here's my thing about independent. Are people independent? Some are, but to the extent they independence is on its last leg.
Okay, listen though. Most people say I'm independent,
but they got a sugar daddy.
So independence means
that they only know how to spell it because of the song. They don't even know what it is. Fuck all of that. I don't even. I'm just
listen. Independence means not requiring or relying on.
What up, Dopey?
But we
man, where you at?
Earlier that we
saw you on a flight in a car. Man, you like?
I'm sorry. I have a conversation with
somebody. It's Sterling.
He talking.
Man, don't be having side conversations.
Man, Sterling a G. He with them Bippy originals too, man. So I had to holler at
him. And a lot of people think the problem is
we need others. So quit
they think independent is I pay my own bills. I can nobody. But you're supposed to. You're supposed to be able to pay your.
I'm not going to celebrate you for doing the fuck.
Nothing extraordinary.
Right, but that's what people are on social media like. I'm independent. I can do this. I can take.
But wait a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
It's so much side conversation going on. Can we get ready for our next shot, please?
Yeah. Next shot.
Okay.
Burn it up.
I lost my glass
already. Okay. Lisa, please give us the next topic of discussion.
I'll give it to you.
Tanisha, okay. What's your drink on it? Okay.
The next topic is Mr. Right.
Oh, we want to switch seats now?
Do I need to move? Am I getting kicked out?
We're about to turn up on Mr. Right.
Kicked out on the, not you, but you should probably go on the other side.
Oh. Did I just get kicked out of my own shit?
Because when you were showing up earlier, somebody said you need to get out of the way. I believe it was Chuck. I said, Chuck.
That's a takeover. That's what.
Hey, I don't give two fucks. I will leave. Do you know? Football is on. I don't know what y'all think this is. All right.
Don't go far.
Oh, no, I'm definitely gonna go far. I'm a man. No, I'm gonna go Neander. That's what I'm gonna. I'm gonna go walk about. I can go pee. Do you understand me? I've been holding this shit in. I'm gonna take another shot too. Fuck around with me. I'll go take a nap on you. I'm gonna take a nap here.
What kind of host are you gonna take a nap?
A sleepy one.
All
right. Next shot of the night goes to a topic that I don't need to be a part of. You know I don't need to be a part of it.
Where your shot glass at?
It's a Cowboys cup.
This is Amy.
My bad.
That's not a Cowboy cup. Oh shit.
Mine's up here. No, sorry, that's hers.
That's hers.
We done ran out of liquor.
No, I can say like I can walk away from the next topic because I already know what I am. Can't talk about myself. Freaking nigga. Here's Mr. Right.
We checking for him or no?
Shit, I'm about to go upstairs. I'm already
here. Got it.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna move my shot glass so y'all don't drink out of it.
Come on.
Don't need y'all.
Throw a little bit.
Need y'all women in this.
Pass
the mic has now been passed.
Somebody wants you to know they at home watching Ohio State game.
Every topic?
I think that might be an invitation.
I got
you guys want to rotate every topic?
She ain't kicking me out. I'm good. No. Who they going on?
We getting in where we fit in.
I want to fit in.
I could be getting.
Hand me that top.
Share it.
Oh.
Hand me that top. No, not with
Oh. Sorry.
It got ashes in it.
But hey, before I go, shout out to Buckeye CBD.
You don't have to go nowhere.
You know what? That's why he needed to be shook. I had to rant earlier.
Mr. Independent.
What?
Huh?
Mr. Independent. Let's go.
All right. So the whole idea of this whole Mr. Right. So we were talking earlier, and it's always said that we're looking for Mr. Right. We're looking for Mr. Right. What does that look like? Because truly, there is no one man that all of us would be interested in. There's gonna be something that I like that maybe she doesn't like, and vice versa. So where is this Mr. Right? And is it circumstantial or based on different people, or is there just a in general guy who could be good for any woman?
Well, Brian can be Mr. Right Now, he said.
Hey, Brian, Mr.
Oh.
Right Now.
Hey, he can be Mr. Right now.
Mr. Right Now.
As long as it's Brian, you gotta have that $40.
I can't do that.
Nobody even knows
What is the $40 though?
Man, nobody knows what the hell that $40.
I don't know, but I get what she said.
He
Like,
made that shit up.
my Mr. Right may not be Tara's Mr. Right. Or Cora's. Or, I'm sorry, the baby. Excuse me.
Please.
I am so sorry.
I feel like Mr. Right has a general set. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be honest and, you know.
Live your
general
truth.
shit.
Be honest. Live your truth. Stand on what you say. That's what I need Mr. Right to do. Be who you are. I'm not asking you to be a certain this person or that person.
Because there is no Mr. Right when it's all said and done.
No, at the end of the
Everybody's
day,
Mr. Right
we
is
settle for Mr.
I'm
Right
lying
Now.
to you
Shit,
right
fuck
now.
it.
I don't want no Mr. Right Now.
We're
No, I said
settling
Mr.
for
I'm
Mr.
lying
I
to
will
you
blow
right
your
now.
back
To be
out.
Mr.
That is
Right.
what it's gonna be.
Yeah, that
Mr. I'm
happened
gonna
a
blow your
lot.
back out. Mr. I got that $40. Mr.
Mr.
Car note.
Yeah, Mr.
Internet.
Pay my gas bill.
That's what we're settling
Is that what Mr. Right?
I feel like that's what we're settling for.
Whatever is good for, you know.
It's Mr. Right is subjective. You got
Subjective
your
too.
own Mr. Right.
Yeah,
Everybody
to each
got
his
their own Mr. Right.
Right. So he is not this one person. Like, don't just say, "Oh,
He's
she
a
must be looking for
multifaceted
Mr.
Oh,
Right."
that's
man.
That's Mr. Everything.
Mr. Everything.
No.
Everything.
No, that's Mr. For everybody because
Oh,
he's
oh.
spread too wide. He's spread too far. He's
Man.
Mr. Everybody.
Okay,
I
y'all,
was
real
gonna say
quick.
something bad.
So-
I ain't
We
gonna
don't,
say
we don't
it.
want that.
Ooh, you can say it.
So
It's Bippy and bullshit.
It is, baby.
So here's the
You
bullshit.
can say the bullshit.
It's looking for everybody.
okay, so remember
I
on
said
like
it.
last week's show or about a week ago, they
Oh, I
posted
said ninjas.
they posted the guys that, and we all had to choose one.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, so-
Y'all remember that post where they posted the guys? Well, they posted guys and girls, and you had to choose one.
Right. So remember
Oh, yeah.
there was Aiden 28, 10-inch eggplant, 10 out of 10 head and dick. He's DL.
Hey,
Down low.
Works
I was
at
about to
Foot
say, hey,
Locker,
Aiden, but no.
buys you endless clothes and shoes. He's 6'2" and he cries after sex.
Aiden gotta go.
Then you got Jacoby. He's 22. He has a 12-inch eggplant. Fucks you till you cry.
Yes.
Rapper/scammer. Only buys you food with his pieces. Mama's boy.
Is that crack?
Question. Yeah, what is that?
Pieces. You don't got
It's
$40.
crack. The pieces are crack.
Oh, like
I don't know
okay,
anything
crack.
else.
So he buying food with sex.
With crack.
Okay.
No,
Now
not sex crack.
He's a mama's boy. He lives in Airbnbs and he has one daughter with a white baby mama.
Aw.
So then you got Kane. He's 30, 6-inch eggplant. Eats
Six.
pussy all night. He's born into riches. Y'all live in a house behind his parents. He leaves for days on a coke binge. And you have all the passwords to his phone. He's faithful though.
Fuck that coke
No.
binge.
Then you got Darren. He's 26, 8-inch eggplant. Endless stamina. Can't eat pussy. Warehouse job. Pays the rent. You pay utilities. Got 2 kids and a baby mama that's still in love. Takes you on a date every Friday. Him and his homeboy ran a train on you.
You know what? That is who I
told-
ended up with. That's who I ended up with.
Right, we talked about that.
No,
We
I
did.
picked,
So I picked Kane. That was the coke binge dude because I figured we can get him help.
But
And he's
clitoral stimulation is not it. And he ain't good.
No, he did both.
Yeah, he
No,
was fine.
good.
No, he wasn't.
He ate
was
all
good
night. They didn't say if it was
Oh.
good or not.
That's where the problem comes in.
That's a teachable, but you
I
can
want
teach
to
him.
do that. Make
That's
you cry.
teachable.
You gonna end up with one of them. What's the dog toy game? What you call it?
Yeah, hey, Jacoby.
You gonna end up with that.
I
Ladies,
just
look
can't
on
do the DL
Amazon. What was
and-
the toy called?
The Tracy's dog.
Tracy's dog.
Look it up. Google it. Amazon.
$42.
Oh. Only if you're in a clitoral stimulation.
Hey, that's why we need $40.
Wait.
No, it's 42 something.
Well, we
Yeah.
can get
Oh, it's
We
$42.
got
We got $2.
So you can do it
Hey,
to check.
look,
So you can
look,
get it instantly through Cash App.
Nasty.
On Amazon,
So you
right?
can cash out
$42
instantly on
would be
Cash App.
nasty.
Yeah, but Kane was faithful. He had a
Hold on, Faye raised the
chemical
good.
dependent. But you can get help for chemical dependency.
You keep saying that. No, once a crackhead, always a crackhead. That motherfucker gonna go back. You're gonna be
He gonna
stuck.
steal that $40.
You gonna wonder where your $40 went. That's why you asking for
You
it.
gonna be
I
giving you
found
some
the
nasty
answer.
head, though.
Yeah, because y'all. Okay, so
That
wait.
nigga stole your
Let's do that.
$40.
Hold up. Okay, wait. Is Darren? Okay, But can Darren really respect you and love you, and him and his boy run a train on you?
And not only that, he's still in love with his baby mama, so she causing problems.
Hold on. Stop playing it like you didn't agree to that train. You didn't just get a train ran on you because you agreed to that.
Yeah, but see, that's the problem. I can't agree to that.
You agreed to it.
But truly,
I can't agree to the train. I'm just like, no. It's
Truly,
a no for me on the train.
Never.
Truly, lighter. Truly.
Okay, listen.
I mean, because it say that his homeboy ran a train on you, and I understand you said you didn't agree, but it's like, I just hate the term train, because then so if it's two chicks and a guy, are the ladies running a train on the guy? Right.
Yeah, but how is that a threesome, but that ain't a train?
You hit the wires?
We back.
Oh.
Okay. Oh my God. Who did it?
She said, Faye Westbrook said, you gotta. A lot of women ain't found their Mr. Right because they aren't right themselves.
Ooh,
this is
very true. Very true, Faye. I was gonna go back to that, but Taka got to it before me. But that is very true.
You have to be what you're looking for. You do.
So I'm looking for bald head hoe shit. Where them niggas?
When the niggas with the $40.
Look, with them receding dreads. Fuck it, just come with it.
The $40.
She want the $40, y'all. 42 if she nasty.
Oh, 42 for that Amazon order. 42 for that Amazon order, baby. Don't get it twisted. 42.
So are we doing that? Are we checking ourselves? Are we looking in the mirror? Are we being who we expect?
Hell no.
That's
Females do not do that. Females don't.
That's what we're not doing.
And that's the problem, because you expect all this shit. You expect everything. But then when the guy comes and tells you where you lacking at, you got a problem with him. Now you miss independent.
If the man, can't nobody check me and you ain't right. Don't be trying to tell me where I lack and you ain't.
But y'all two ain't right people, so y'all gotta come in between. Y'all gotta have a meeting.
Okay, so here's what it boils down to. Ultimately, it starts with a self-love. It starts with working on yourself before you meet that person. Get right with yourself.
How many people doing that though?
They're not. That's the
I
problem.
did that. I did that. I can't. I got uncomfortable with myself to do that to meet the one I'm with right now.
Because I'm competing with the person I see in the mirror every day.
Yep, it's a struggle, but you have to deal with that shit. We have to get out of us. That's our problem.
But a lot of women not trying to do that stuff
because
they're too independent. Listen, it's a mind frame. Everything that we're talking about goes to your mind. You have to change your thinking.
Your mindset. You get it out of you. That's
in order to be bigger and better. Right. So until you think and sit back and reflect on what you're doing or not doing, you're not gonna move forward. You're not gonna progress. You gotta go back on the podcast.
Faye Westbrook said, not only ask what you bring into the table, but expect him to build the table and don't want to cook no food, put nothing on it. She said, laugh out loud. I'm just saying.
And that's true, because females, they're in that mind frame. I do that. Okay, most females. I do this, I do that. I ain't gotta do this. No, this is what you're supposed to do. You, in all actuality,
I feel like birds feel like that shit is extraordinary.
The man is supposed to be the lead. He's supposed to bring the bacon. You're supposed to cook it. You're supposed to cook it. But when you so damn independent that you can't see past yourself and your $40 and your wigs and all of that, you're gonna mess up. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, because we have to do self-evaluations every day. I feel like I don't. But that might be something I need to work on pretty soon.
Self-love. It starts with self-love.
I mean, we expect him to bring a meal to the table, but what if he didn't make it to the grocery store today? Can you bring your meal? Can you bring a meal to the table if he didn't
yes, baby, because we filled the freezer.
Right.
My mama taught me you go to the meat store and fill the freezer.
Intelligent enough to feel empathy for him because
he couldn't bring that meal to the table.
Based on
why wouldn't I? But why wouldn't I? Because that's my guy.
Chicks ain't gonna do that.
This is where it all goes to. It goes to the beginning. Adam and Eve. You're to be the helpmeet. When that man falls off, that is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to meet him where he fuck up at.
Yes,
if you can't meet him where but you can't be the independent woman and he done made the table, everything, and you don't want to cook, you're falling off. Because that's what you're supposed to do. That's what the
part
woman
of
is
Because you
supposed to
got
do.
independent
That's
women
part
that
of the
say, I work 8
submissiveness.
hours too. Why should I cook? Because
But
you
that's
should.
part of the submissiveness. That's where I submit to you because you
compromise.
fucked up.
FYI, any man
I'm
that's
gonna
listening to
pull
this,
you
get
up.
us a dishwasher because I don't want to
True,
do the
but only if
dishes.
she's a good woman. I don't know what you. What
What
are
you mean, Brian?
What are you replying to, Brian?
Use your words, babe.
He gonna write you.
That's all love.
Well,
Okay,
we'll
keep
wait.
it going.
Yeah, keep
Right.
talking.
Okay, keep going.
At the end of the day, I feel like we both should bring something to. You okay?
We had a situation. Anyway, Taka.
We should both bring something to the table. You, like she said, there's a lot of women out here talking about she this, that, and the other, and then he comes to the table and he brings all that, and he like, okay, what you got? And she over there smiling like, I got like no.
Oonch is not the answer, baby. Oonch is not the answer. I'm gonna be 100.
Like no. You
Oonch
have
is
to
not
be able to be
that.
like,
That is not all you need to
I
bring
got
to the table.
$30. She got to be like, I got dessert, or you know, something. Add to it. We can't just expect them to bring something to the table and not add to it. Whatever they bring to the table, that's the wonderful thing about being a woman. Whatever a man brings to the table, you should make it more. It should be a plus.
Yes.
I feel like,
but we do that naturally with the right ones. We exemplify what we bring to the table.
You have to be whole to bring something to the table.
This is true.
And females ain't whole.
So that goes back to what Erica was saying. We need to do more self-reflecting.
You gotta
and
be
figuring
whole
out
to bring something to the
figuring
table.
out what it is that you need
A
to
bottle
do.
is out. Anybody want to donate? $40.
$40.
Okay, Faye said because you can be your true authentic self going into a situation, and you find out that you sitting at the table with a motherfucker whose intentions are fraud as fuck.
Yeah.
No,
but
yes,
if you had self-love, you wouldn't put up with that
exactly.
shit. You wouldn't even sit at that
table.
Okay, but how do you know if you've been duped?
But how?
Because
there's signs. There's signs.
Ninja.
There's signs beforehand.
There are signs.
He's gonna show you that he ain't shit.
There are signs, but do we ignore them? Yes.
Yes. He's gonna show you
we can't do it. Right.
And if you choose to sit at that table,
and ignoring those signs.
No.
What? Okay, wait. We got a counter.
There was no red flags for me. It wasn't a red flag until there was a big fucking red flag.
No, you know what? That does happen.
There was no red flags until there was a huge red flag.
It happens.
But I do have to admit, once the red flag was shown, it took a minute for me to come to terms with the red flag.
Wait, but what I want to visit is, because you're your true and authentic self. We're not our true and authentic self.
I do.
We settle too much.
Saria said,
I don't have no fake.
Saria asked, out of the ladies who's in a relationship, what have you done differently?
Oh, I mean,
so, okay, I'll speak. That's Eric. That's Erica's relationship.
That's Erica's spot right there.
So what I did was I got out of me. I got very uncomfortable. I was always this independent alpha female, and so it just took me to get out of me.
Was it because the person you were with, you could relax because you knew that they could spearhead the journey?
She didn't know what he was going to be yet.
No, I didn't know.
She had to do what she had to do even far before she even met him.
Before you got into the relationship, you had already.
You gotta be whole. You gotta be whole.
Is what you're saying.
I had already looking at you.
Hey, baby. For example, like that's how I kind of operate. Like I'm not sad to be single or anything, but at the same time, it's like I know I'm single for a reason. So obviously, I still have some things to work on. So I started looking at my interactions with others.
That's good. That's good, Tara.
My daily interactions.
That's
and
good.
I really tear that shit up. And
that's good. That's where it starts. That's where it starts. I had to do that. I had to say, "Oh, it's me."
Yeah. Like,
I got uncomfortable. Like, no.
What am I presenting?
Right, exactly. And that's what I had to look at. Like,
look at yourself.
I had to see
look at
what was
patterns.
I presenting to end up in this situation.
Right. Look at that.
This person couldn't have possibly thought that this was okay or this was okay. It's something that I gave off or something that I presented. It's a learning
experience with
that made them think that this situation would be okay or that it would be okay with them treating me that way. So we do have to look at how we're presenting ourselves and what we're putting out there, because energy is everything. If we're putting out this energy,
I'm comfortable,
that says, "Hey, I'm willing to accept anything," or "Hey, I'll do this, but I won't do that." Like, we have to figure out what it is the energy that we're putting out there, because people aren't just looking. People pick their marks, or people pick the people that they want to be with. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a reason why he approached you and not approached her. It's a reason why she approached him and not him.
They pick who they pick, and they also don't pay attention to what their red flags are.
But also, let me say
We
something.
negate
That's
the
like
fact that-
everybody's like talking, which is great. I feel like men will pick the one, whatever place that they're at in their lives, they'll pick
The person that compliments
person.
that.
Right.
Absolutely.
Whether it's
Is it
it's a really
compliment
the
or
bottom of the barrel,
salary?
or you know.
No,
No,
but
see,
see,
I agree with that, because I promise
Because
you,
if he's in
I had a
certain-
boyfriend because all of his friends had a girlfriend at the time.
Ooh,
And then it
Yeah.
seemed like once all of their relationships dwindled, then so did ours.
That's
Like,
the
it may
place-
not
yeah.
have nothing to do with it,
Yep,
but
nothing
I
to
think
do
it
with
has
Though?
something to
Did
do with
you
it.
know that then?
That I felt like that was the reason why, or a part of it. Then yeah, absolutely.
in hindsight, right?
Hindsight is definitely 2020.
Ninjas be lying. That's all I'm gonna say.
You
They
got something
do.
to say?
They do.
You got some shit to let go of.
That's it.
You gotta let go of some of this shit. Like, it happened, but
You
you
have
can't
to.
expect
Uh-oh,
everybody
you
who's gonna come forth.
No,
To
I'm not
be-
holding nothing. I'm just stating the fact.
You don't hold it. You acknowledge the emotion. At
I'm
the end
stating
of the
the
day,
fact.
that's the first thing you want to do is acknowledge that emotion, and then learn from it, and then work on yourself, build that self love.
That's
And then
really
what-
easy to say.
Everything that you're.
That's real easy to say, because when he laying it down and he got you like this,
And
you
No.
tolerate a lot of shit.
listen,
You tolerate.
we
Listen,
do,
you
and that's
do.
our weakness.
Yeah,
If
when
he
I-
not in pipe
when-
right,
when
we
you like
all
this, in that yoga move,
we are
you
retarded.
tolerate a lot of shit.
Wait, what was that? Do I need to leave again?
That's this.
Come back, because
This is one of the big issues.
we need to come back in and discuss our last topic.
If he's laying pipe right, we get to.
Because y'all doing a lot now.
Yeah, you lose all your shit.
Eventually, your common sense kind of gets damaged.
From what I gather, they're saying that if the man, regardless of the
Come
man,
on over here.
regardless of the man being toxic or no good for them, if he's laying the pipe right, y'all
Sex
deal
blurs
with
our
it.
vision.
It blurs you, right?
It blurs the
So
vision.
when I get
You
that,
get a pair of
while
rose
being
colored
in love,
glasses. It's
like
like
when I
walking
get,
into a 3D show. They actually-
but that's not good, y'all. That's yeah. Oh, look.
No, I'm
You
not
can-
saying it's a good thing. I'm not saying it's a good thing. It's
Okay,
definitely
You
not good.
can get that shit while being in love. This is true. So when I get there, let's get there.
We're trying.
Well,
We're trying. We're trying to be like you. You're the
I'm
go.
not because
Look, it took me a long
what
time.
Erica
Yeah,
got,
because
it may not be what I
It
need.
may not be what you
Right,
want.
right,
I was
right,
just
right,
joking.
right. And I get that.
We all want something different. So, but to say that
But commonality.
that
is the fight.
harmony,
I'm
I
commonality. is
can't.
good
I don't even
fight.
remember what I was about to say.
Okay, sorry. Okay.
No, it's okay.
Okay, baby, I gotta get off
Fight.
this thing. I'm fucking your show all up.
Y'all terrible.
No, come back,
Anyway, back on topic. Come on, let's go. Back to the
Mr.
topic.
Right.
We need to touch our last topic because I believe we might be running out of time.
Where we at?
58.
Ooh.
So yeah,
Oh,
we
wow.
gotta touch our last topic.
okay, our
And
last
our last
topic
topic
would
is-
be mental stability.
Come on
Yes,
back.
please do.
Mental
What's going on
stability.
for the last time?
Listen,
Mental
I don't
stability.
understand. How come we didn't have anything that had to do with sex? That's what people want to talk about.
We talked about that.
Well, we can switch it up.
Oh,
We can
listen,
talk
hold
about
on.
it. This
Truly.
is
sex.
No, did anybody ask you thrust and vomit? Wait, you hold the phone.
Word vomit and thrusting.
We talked
You
about,
hold the phone.
we talked about eggplant.
I had a random question.
man.
Hey, truly, I was
Look,
gonna
that
put
was
together.
the
You know how they had those
What happened?
men?
Hold on.
Keep going, keep going, keep
Oh,
going.
okay.
You know how they had those men in a little list. I was gonna make the the people from Float on.
Pause.
Hold on.
Pause.
Who that?
Yeah.
Where we go?
She turning too much.
Oh, sorry.
Still tear.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, she
It
didn't.
might have been when I stood up.
She didn't listen. You didn't listen.
I don't tend to do that. I
You
don't know if you know what I do for a living, but we don't listen.
Yes,
do.
Courtney B.
No, I'm just.
I
I
do
do it.
Nope. I do that too much.
Okay. coming back in. Keep going, lady.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so what question
Go
did you
ahead.
have?
You
Tara?
said we ain't talking about sex.
My question to you ladies was, do you masturbate?
I do.
I do.
I have a bullet.
I ain't got no man. I ain't got no options.
And that bullet is everything
And
that bullet is everything until you miss the thrive. Then you just sitting there looking down.
Oh my God.
I don't have a fuck buddy.
Yeah,
man.
because here's the thing with
Yes,
me.
I'm on
and
one.
that
So
is
what?
that
That's
it's
what
not
this
as
is supposed to be.
enjoyable. I feel like when I do it, because I can get me there in 2 seconds.
Right, so
No,
it's like,
fuck
you know what I'm
you,
saying? You're gonna caress the bag.
Right,
No,
like,
that shit takes too long. That shit is just like having foreplay with a guy and getting to the business. You gotta find a good video. You gotta make sure.
I don't even need a video.
I don't need no damn.
I know I can get there. I can get me there in less than a minute.
I
I'm
cannot.
just saying.
I cannot.
And then I'm disappointed. in
Hell
myself.
no.
Like
No.
it's really the experience that I enjoy.
It's the visual thing. Hell no, I can't just sit there like yada yada yada. No, what?
No.
What the fuck?
I don't need no damn
Listen,
video,
I get the
man.
urge and it's on and popping.
Man,
I'm just saying.
listen,
And
no.
but then it's over unless it's because I know exactly
You
how
need
to
to
get
practice
me off.
some.
Like I know exactly how to get there. So now I'm like, damn, that was good.
visualization.
I'm mad at myself.
Listen, I got homemade
Like,
videos in my phone,
yeah.
so I need the visual. It's not
Like,
gonna
yo,
act
like
that.
damn, I was
homemade
I was
video is
right.
cool.
Oh, I know.
I thought you were talking about like some
no.
random ass people or something.
Oh, no, wait, what?
She said
Hold
home
on.
video.
Oh.
Reruns. Ooh.
Damn.
Mhm.
Are we back?
Yeah, home
We
videos
back.
is cool.
Home videos.
Home
I don't have any
videos are
home
We're talking
videos.
about.
Listen.
Oh, your phone.
I don't
Just
have
your
any
phone.
home videos because there has not been one person that I have given that type of trust to because I
Hey,
will have to straight
y'all
work
wanna hear
somebody. You
something
will come
funny?
up missing and I will be hanging flyers helping people look for you and you will be tied up in my
And you know
trunk.
you can have a
Just
app
to let
on
you
your
know.
phone
Listen,
that's a ball.
you want to hear something funny?
I'm just saying.
My daughter learned a real lesson in swiping left and right on somebody's phone.
Oh,
Man, somebody did that to my phone.
Don't do that.
That's so rude.
You
Do not
don't
pick
do
up my phone
that.
and swipe.
Do not swipe because you will learn a very,
Okay.
very valuable lesson.
Since I can come back,
Yeah.
thank
Oh,
you.
you're back. Hey.
Yes.
Are you?
Thank you.
I don't send dick pics.
Dick pics are
I don't want dick pics. I'm just saying, like,
I don't send dick pics
What am I supposed to
because
do with
No woman wants an unsolicited dick.
even if you solicit a dick pic, I'm not sending a dick pic.
I wouldn't.
Because the
solicit
dick
it.
pic-
It's a turn off to a woman, guys. Don't do that shit.
It's-
Period.
Don't
It's
do
not-
it.
not
it's
attracted
terrible.
by
We know how
I
Erica
know.
feels about
I
dick
don't
pics.
care what it looks
Yeah,
like.
take
I don't
notes,
think they're
brother.
pretty.
You don't ask for
I
that
don't
shit.
get all
Listen,
turned
I
off.
Women
I
are
Okay.
get a plethora of them.
And I done woke up to
They're nice
something like,
to look
whoa.
at.
no,
They're fine
See,
to
you a
look at.
visual. I'm not a
See,
visual.
Man, I done seen guys with piercings and
No,
everything. That
ugh,
shit,
Yeah, but it's
bro.
not
I'm gonna say this because this is how I feel about
Go ahead.
my dick is
I love
special.
it, but I don't want to see it.
My dick is my buddy.
Oh,
Like the old school song, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy and me. And I don't share my buddy because the first thing, like,
Oh, wow. Her
and
friend-
ladies, I'm gonna tell y'all like this.
I ain't gonna lie, my friend.
Yeah,
was like,
Quit.
"What I got?"
Hold on, time out. Can
Oh,
I?
I'm sorry.
Ladies, quit sending nudes to fuckboys.
I don't see.
I'm going to say this again for the people in the back. Quit sending nudes to the fuckboys
Yeah, I
because the
don't send nudes.
fuckboys
That's a whole nother
show
conversation.
your nudes.
Hold on.
That's
one
Do you
more
know
thing.
how many nudes that I have seen unsolicited from fuckboys? Man, this girl sent me a pic you want to see? No. Look at her.
Brian said you can't be 40 plus sending out dick pics.
And one
Thank
more
you,
thing.
Brian. Thank you.
Please say it louder for the gorillas in the mix.
Hold on,
'cause
excuse
them
me, man.
motherfuckers
Go
is
ahead.
out there.
There's still time for those in my age section because I'm not 40.
She said, wait a minute.
I'm not
hold
either.
up.
So you want the dick pics?
Oh,
That's what you're
oh,
saying?
oh,
Tell you want dick pics?
If it's not, like they said, if you just randomly send it and I'm over here looking at my phone, I'm at
Good
work,
morning,
I'm
beautiful.
Like,
Dick pic.
no. You know,
What'd you have for lunch? Dick pic.
You
Nigga,
can,
though.
you
Different
can,
positions.
no,
Nigga,
you could give me more with your words than sending that picture. Like,
You
This
can
is
be
true.
having a regular
Right,
conversation.
Lisa.
You can have a regular conversation
So what'd you do today?
and don't. Yeah.
So what did Jane at work say?
What
What are you gonna eat for lunch? Dick pic.
Like a whole video
we
and
gotta
shit.
stop
Stop that shit.
Dick
Stop it.
pic.
Stop
Hey,
it.
on some real shit. But really,
I don't want your cocktail food, Nate.
okay. But and I heard what y'all. Everybody, this is one thing, and I've always believed in this. If you listen to the show, I'm very open about not just who I am. I'm open about me. That's the unique feature about the hip hop hobo. I'm open. My sexuality, I'm very open about. No, I'm not gay. I'm not bisexual. Because when you say your sexuality, motherfuckers be looking like, oh, he did something weird. No. But what I'm saying is, I'm a freak. I've been one. I grew up in the 80s. Like, we had Benny Hill. Like, what the fuck? Late night TV.
Hey, I used to love Benny Hill, though.
Girls walking around naked.
Oh,
Benny Hill, what you
we
see?
showed our age on Saturdays.
Right, Saturday nights on Channel 50 or Channel 20. You can watch Benny Hill. But in saying that, I'm too old to wish I could do something sexually. I am too old to settle for number 5 with a fruit punch.
Huh? What?
Number 5 with a fruit punch. That means the usual.
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
That means in, out, in, hump, hap, hump. In, out, in, hump, hap, hump. Left, right, hump. Right, hump. In, out, hump. It should be an adventure.
It should be an experience.
It should be when we are done having sex, if we have the energy, we should chest bump and high five. Because motherfucker, we just won the championship.
Yeah, nigga, we made
it.
One more. But we get so bogged down. And that's women. If you masturbate, yes, women, you are better at making yourself come than your man. But here's something I implore you ladies to do.
Oh,
We
what?
had that conversation.
Yeah.
Ladies, how about you give that man instructions?
Oh my God, yes. And they
Like,
like
here's
it.
my thing.
Another thing that guys like is jiggle. We be like, we don't want to jiggle. They make you
I don't
jiggle.
wanna be
They make you jiggle.
Yep.
Yeah, you be like,
But here's the
They
thing.
want us to jiggle.
Man, I'm so dominant in my life.
I love it.
Tell me what to do.
flip it, turn and move this
Man.
way.
And
Flip
guess
that
what?
leg, go like this.
Bend me up. I'm just
Damn, you just exposed your fuck face. You stupid as shit. But honestly, tell a man what to do. Because if you tell that man what to do, he's gonna be responsive. He's going.
Hey,
We are not.
Guys say, teach me.
We are not so turned off, and that's the thing. Me as a man, I've realized this a long, long time ago. There are 1 trillion people on the face of this earth. I am not the only dick that's walking around. There have been dicks before me. Hopefully, there will be no dick after me.
Okay, now.
But teach me how to please you. Because if we have that dialect of this is what I like, this is what you like, you become comfortable in your sexuality. Yes. So many people are afraid, and women especially, because y'all been objectified to be fuck toys. No.
I literally have to trust you. Because if I don't trust you, then I'm not going to be my naturally.
Okay, well, here's my question to you, Miss Taka.
Go ahead.
Do you trust me enough to send me a nude? But don't trust me enough to do freaky shit in bed?
But see, that's the thing. I don't send nudes. If I send a nude, I trust you.
Chicks be sending nudes.
Like I do.
You ever watch? You?
Yeah, right. But I did have a guy tell me, like,
but
teach me how to get you where you want to be.
Because it all boils down to communication.
Listen, that's crazy. Teach you how to get where
No,
you
because every woman is different, and that's the problem with sex these days, men and women. You want to sleep with me or have sex with me like you did with your ex-girlfriend, or I want to sleep with you or do to you what I did to my ex-boyfriend.
I want to have or porno sex.
I saw Dion Cole at the Funny Bone one time, and he said that every man has his own dick sucking pattern. So what you did on that last night, every man has his own dick sucking pattern.
That's interesting.
So what you did for old boy last time is not going to be the same dick sucking pattern as the last guy.
Dick swirl, grind, mouth grind.
Right. So no.
Don't work. That don't
You
work.
gotta switch it up. You gotta switch it up.
That don't work.
And that's ladies' night.
That don't work.
Oh, Y'all can't see her on the camera, but that was weak. Wow. But no, it's the truth. And just like a dude, you can't eat the way you ate before.
Exactly.
You can't hit the same.
Say that for the people in the back.
It can't be the same stroke. And this is the thing, fellas.
Brian said, "Don't matter, just don't like it."
Brian gonna take it any way he can get it.
Jesus, Brian.
Brian is here for the shit.
Y'all don't understand. Mr. Roger, Mr. Sterling be in the building. If you missed the car party, he was turned all the way up from tip to toe. Period. And that's what he keeps telling me. Let me know when the next Bippy party is, because I'm in the building.
Bippy party was live though.
But here's the thing, and this is the honesty of it. If you don't take the time to learn, can we agree on this? And if I'm wrong, tell me, ladies, because I got a room full of ladies. The old adage from the song, I was earning my man while I was learning my man, is something you young girls will never understand.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't learn your woman, you are in bad shape.
You are definitely.
If you don't learn your man,
though, that is the problem. Is these guys aren't willing to do that. They want to either come here and there every now and again. When if I ask you for it 3 or 4 times a week, that's what I mean.
That's what I need.
Because that's the only way. No, that's the only way that you're gonna get the best of me. And seriously, I'm not gonna
you talking about practice?
I'm not gonna be comfortable.
Taylor talking about practice?
I'm not gonna be comfortable with you once
2 to 3 times a week.
I'm not gonna be comfortable with you once in a while. It needs to happen constantly. If you really want us to have some fun.
Well, I will say this from a man's point of view. If it's happening every blue moon,
he's getting it somewhere else.
You're probably the side chick.
So then you don't get it at all.
But I'm gonna tell you like this: a good drug, that good drug, that good drug, that good drug.
If a side chick,
hold on, we not talking about side chicks. We talking about drugs. If she a drug and you got to have it. You there every night. You 24. You 7 motherfucking 11.
Yeah.
Can I come over there and get some of that motherfucking dopamine?
So okay, so that's true, because if I'm not feeling it like that to where I know I want it all the time, and so do you, we're not meant to be, and I'm cool with that.
But that's not true. No, that's not true. That's not true, because sometimes you can just have a whack experience. Sometimes the situation might not be right. Man, hey man, my saying in life is this: I do everything twice, because the first time might have been a motherfucking fluke.
Yeah, man, there's guys out here only passing out that 132nd round and not even a second round. Like, come on.
Hey man, Fontaine said it the best.
There should definitely be a second round.
1 round does not be considered a fuck fest.
It should definitely be a second round. If you need a break,
hey, I'm gonna say this. Sometimes there's no
weekend ass nigga, because the weekend only want his chicks on Thursday.
He said I'm a Tuesday guy.
I'm a Tuesday.
I'm a Tuesday only guy.
The weekend got a song about how he only want a chick on Thursday.
Okay, but here's the thing you gotta understand, and this true life. Some people need a couple rounds.
Yeah.
Some people fight 1 round. And that be the longest round. That be like that long night in the goddamn on Game of Thrones. It be one long.
Did you see that? The video on Facebook, she like.
No. Because sometimes that 1 round, you just be like, yeah, I'm cool. What the fuck was that? The devil? Were you possessed? But again, sometimes y'all be asking for round 2 and y'all didn't do shit round 1.
Okay.
Oh, I got an okay. Oh, I got an okay. Fellas, I'm here for y'all.
What did that round consist of? Like, was the round a 30-second tap out because the shit was just so incredibly wet and tight that you couldn't even handle it?
No, it was, you laid there, you made noises. Oh. Yes, babe. Yes. Oh.
But you just said
there
should definitely be a second round. The first round was
because after the second round, if you do that again, like, okay, you're what are you doing? What are you doing, man?
To me, in all honesty, the first round is head.
What?
Wait, what? I'm sorry.
What the fuck? She said, honestly, the first round is head.
I mean, why not?
That first round be that head.
Hey, Serena
What
said
that-
don't do it right round.
What
Right,
that
one
mouth
round
do?
is all you need. If you do, I'm sorry, if you do it right, one round is all you need.
One round
Make
is
that
never
shit
all
count.
you need. Mm-mm.
No, I
Man,
need
no, multiple rounds are great.
At least.
Listen,
Man, multiple rounds are great.
that I say that because
Yeah, man.
I want to watch.
Oh,
I'm
no.
glad we got the
I've
live
had
feed.
motherfuckers with the head game
Glad we have the live feed.
Nigga,
No,
wild
no,
and
we're
crazy.
good. We're good. We're still
wild and
rolling.
crazy. Listen,
We're still rolling.
when I say wild and crazy, I mean like straight to the point, right to the point, always at the point.
Oh.
Okay.
No, honestly.
Pimpin'
like,
since pimpin'.
like
She
no,
coming here back to the white meat over here in this book.
Back to the white.
for
She
real.
coming
I'm
back
saying
to the white
me,
I
meat.
don't think anybody's going towards the white meat. That's not an advertisement.
No, sometimes you gotta comb a motherfucker's head back to the white. Now I will put my gold hand on it. I will comb my head back to the white meat, you know what I mean? That's some American pimp shit. You ain't never seen that?
American Pimp, yeah.
They
Who's it?
slacking.
Bradley.
Bradley X
Bradley.
from Phoenix.
How many? I don't know how many can y'all do because I can give off a few.
I can go.
Because that
That's
would
up
go
to the
into
man.
us being honest about
Okay, let's-
how many times we can orgasm.
Okay, let's be
Okay,
honest
wait,
about
there's
this
a
shit.
difference between coming and orgasm.
Yeah.
Let's be clear. Let's get that
Oh my
straight first.
God.
People don't understand.
Orgasm,
Oh.
having an orgasm and coming.
That's
See,
a
people
whole
don't,
totally
people don't
different
realize
thing.
that
Here we
oh,
are.
They-
at
they
the
jumping.
restaurant is the
They-
orgasm.
They jumping
Now come
everywhere.
here.
That's a
There
whole
she go.
other topic.
Okay,
Yeah,
here.
coming and orgasm is two different things.
Okay, but here's the thing.
I got
Dudes busted nut, they busted nut.
That's y'all.
Right. And y'all can come all night. Oh my God. I came
Yeah.
12 times. You came once.
Right,
You're-
but
you're
to
not-
orgasm,
you're not ready
everybody
again?
doesn't orgasm during sex. No.
Not orgasm.
Then you failing.
No.
Oh, no.
Women don't
There's a
always.
difference.
Sometimes
We
you
can
can
come
come
15 million times, but to
Mhm.
orgasm,
That's
that's
different.
I need an
totally
explanation
different.
because
It's
I'm
over
not
after
sure.
that. Okay, when you have an
Oh.
orgasm, let me tell you, like
It's
the
over
first time
after
I had one, the room went purple. It was
Listen,
an out-of-body experience.
I remember
Yes,
the
you
first
see
one.
colors. It's an out-of-body experience.
You
Coming
remember
is
the first
just
one.
yeah. No, orgasm is a totally different
That's that-
giant.
listen.
Okay?
Oh.
Tears, cried, ugly,
Listen,
snot.
okay? You
Okay.
done
Yeah.
for the night.
Run off.
Okay,
Run
so,
off.
so does this orgasm include emotional
Yes.
attachment to the
Yes.
It can, but it doesn't have to.
Oh.
No, to me it does.
Oh.
It
That
can.
tears, cry,
For me,
snot.
it does, but it can't. It doesn't have to.
You gotta make them toes curl.
Get scientific in here. I'll
And
tell you.
you
Go
gotta
ahead.
make
Them
rainbows.
tears,
Right.
cry,
The
All I'm
room went
saying
purple.
is-
That shit was funny.
Listen.
The room went all Prince.
Rainbow.
She said the room went Prince.
I was done. I was like, whoa. I was like, wait,
That's
the
run
first time
off.
I did.
That's-
For real,
that's-
because I had never experienced
The room
orgasm.
went.
So the first time I did, it scared me. I'm like, whoa.
That's that run off to the bathroom.
I got a question.
Whoa.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
How often do y'all fake it?
Off
Most of the time.
Off.
Most of the time. But okay, wait.
Did you see all of them faces? Hey,
though.
I need y'all to go back to 1:18 on the clock and look at all of them faces. All go.
It don't really be that we be faking. It's like because we enjoy the
Oh.
moment, but sometimes you don't.
I just
hit
don't
the
be wanna
spot
hurt
the
your
whole
feelings.
time.
No,
Like,
and sometimes it gets too much, and you just want to be like, okay, I got it there. I'm there.
like that's cool, you know.
Oh.
I
Because
personally,
you get-
I'm the chick that y'all be mad at because I won't tell him that he was horrible. I just won't call him back.
I'll tell you
Oh,
what.
yeah, definitely.
And-
Y'all be mad at me when y'all getting kissed like
B-
nobody
That's
said
the
this.
move. That's the
B
move.
said it the best. Dudes fake tooth.
They do.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, girl,
Absolutely.
shit. Girl.
I've heard people
Woo!
squirting a little pee on people.
Oh.
I just want to go backwards real quick on the purple.
Oh,
The color purple represents
Oh,
extravagance,
wait a minute.
wisdom, dignity.
Did you say you pee on
All that. All that. You
Not
get all
me.
that. You
Did
get
you
all
call
that.
them back?
I
Not me,
quit.
but I've heard dudes pee on people.
Okay.
I no, dudes that we pissing on somebody is not the same as
I'm
busting
sorry.
on
We're
somebody.
not peeing on anybody. That's not
Word on
advertising.
somebody.
Word is not
Again,
me.
it's not advertising.
Listen about
But
that.
not the lady.
doesn't come
Not
from
the
the
lady.
same
who was
Wait a minute,
guy
hold on,
who's
wait a
guy,
minute.
Bitch, I'm dead.
That's another good one.
Pissed a little bit on the bitch.
Faking or tapping out.
Exactly. That's it.
No. Tapping out and faking is two different things. When
That's
you
what
tap
I'm
out,
saying.
nigga, you done. You're max.
That's
It's
what I'm
over.
saying.
You maxed
Sometimes
out.
we may not have orgasmed or whatever, but we still had a good time and like I'm cool.
I've had good sex without an orgasm. You can have great sex without an orgasm. I'm just saying
that's when the feelings is involved.
Right. What I'm saying is, don't be out here talking about you gave some girl orgasm when you just made her come, because there's a difference.
There is.
That's all I'm saying. It's not the same thing.
Okay. Guys, orgasm and coming, not the same thing. Learn the difference.
Brian, Brian, the only one out there.
Now you know. And it's G.I. Joe said, no one has to better.
Brian, I can't with him.
I just said
the R. Kelly.
Brian, you don't listen. I told you that wasn't an advertisement.
Hey, somebody said this. Somebody said this and it was over with.
I put the disclaimer out that was not an advertisement. Hold on, I gotta come through with the voice like, yes, this is a public service announcement. Anything that was announced here will not be paid for by $40. Keep your money, your pride, and your dignity to yourself, and have a nice day. Thank you.
Yeah, that was funny as fuck. This is a PSA about
when they talk real fast and right, commercial. That was me.
That was the legal. Tara just hit us with legal. She hit us with the legal part.
There will be no sexual encounters after this conversation.
For $40.
For $40 or any kind of urination.
$40. It's not gonna help you.
However, if you would like to cash out Bippy and bullshit,
$40 by all means.
Yeah, hey.
Go ahead.
If you want to cash app us $40, we are both on that bitch. Hit us up.
it will keep the party going.
It will
Absolutely.
the party going.
Thank
But
you, everybody.
and you know what? That's a great thing. I'm glad y'all opened it up. And you know, we running on time, but fucking this ladies' night.
It's early. It's Saturday. It's different.
Right. It's Saturday night. Here's the thing. We all have our hangups about sex. Everybody talks about sex, but here's the great thing about sex. I don't mind talking about sex. It's a fun topic.
Let's talk about sex.
Maybe, but
Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about sex.
great time. Hey. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. That happened. That happened. I love it, man. But here's the thing. We can talk about sex, and I'm glad I'm here for the conversation. We can talk about sex as males with males and women with women, but it's a rare opportunity where you get the chance to break bread together.
Absolutely.
Because we have so many. You know, one thing I've learned about talking about sex, people think you weird or like something wrong with you because you express yourself.
You're a freak.
It's such a like.
Hey man, CeeLo Green had a great song, man. Closet Freak. That was my joint because it's the truth. Like, hey man, let your freak flag fly. Like, I'm not into like dudes. I can't do that. But like, if you need me to put on like a bunny suit,
Oh, hell no.
fuck it. Fuck it. I'm with it. Like, hey, I put the bunny head on from Walmart. Let's go. Like, I don't know what that means for you, but let's go. Let's get it in. I mean, what?
You need to consider that. Like, lady, why do you want me to do this?
But
What is your low?
but yet again,
Why do you-
but yet again,
Are you really taking John to
But-
go see the Easter Bunny or?
but yet again,
Are you fucking me?
I'm gonna say it again, and there was your hang up. If you with the one you love,
You can't.
Hey, anything
and then you with the one you
Don't
open,
question it. It's
man,
all-
fuck it, it's on the
Anything
floor.
goes.
It's on the floor.
Excuse me, hold the phone. Brian is touching yet another nerve this evening, ladies and gentlemen.
No,
do
do
not
not.
touch
Don't
my
touch
toes.
my damn
toes.
That shit is nasty, and that it be all.
No,
it's
hell
between
no.
my toes.
You got me fucked up. Put all of my toes in your mouth. I've had it happen. I've had it happen, and I thought it was the greatest. That shit is
I didn't like
awesome.
it. I didn't like it.
And my feet always look nice.
I'm gonna head out
Fuck
now.
all of that.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I like pretty feet.
Okay, but you
I don't have
suck
to
with
bring
your
out
toes.
toes
I don't
in your
know
mouth.
shit.
I have pretty feet, but I don't go toe.
I might-
toes.
I might put a toe in my mouth.
Your mouth niggas don't listen.
Sometimes things get hard. I might need to put a toe in my mouth.
Put it in your mouth. All
Don't
the
suck
toes.
my toes.
Don't suck
I
my
have
toe.
pretty feet, but no.
Please.
Hey man, I might put a toe.
No, it's enough for me too.
Hey man, see,
I'm
Don't
with
do
it.
it.
they said it on the one TV show. Nobody has to know that I dipped the toe.
I don't want my toes in.
Don't dip in
Boomerang,
your toes.
exactly,
Y'all better start
exactly.
asking questions.
said boomerang.
Exactly.
When he
Because
lifted
Leela
up them
Rashawn,
toes, that was okay.
Leela Rashawn had ugly ass feet.
She was fine, but them toes was hideous.
How much time?
But okay, because truly, that's the first thing guys look at. If your toes are out, they're gonna look at them, and they will not talk to you if your shit is through.
But here's
not with them.
but here's the thing. No. Yo, no. Ladies, hold on, ladies. Time out. Hold on. Silencio.
Yes, they do.
Silencio.
You will not talk to us, and none of us speak
Silencio.
Spanish like that.
Yeah.
We working on it.
Silencio. Don't nobody give a fuck if your feet ugly. That's some bullshit.
Yes, they do.
No. You know what? I'm
I'm
gonna tell you like this. If your feet are fucked up,
You don't know them struggles.
I'm gonna say it again. If your feet are fucked up and you're cute, I will give you a pair of socks. Don't put them bitches on. Rock them with respect.
Hey, listen, guys don't be paying no attention. Women be thinking.
Cause just like dudes got ugly feet.
Man, if your feet pretty and the energy is right, I'll suck them right there.
There you go.
That's cause you fuck. But bro, you just
You
wild for the night.
Brian is down for whatever.
He's down for a lot right now. He's been down
He
for
about
a
that
lot.
life.
Do you knock? Hold on, wait a minute.
Do
Do you knock with your socks off? It depends. I might.
No.
I might need some traction.
remember from past.
Hey.
I'm gonna give a shout out to Mr. Royal. Apparently, he got to keep his socks on according to past episodes.
You need.
The socks.
I'm gonna say it like this. I'm gonna say it like this. I was not a firm believer. Look, wait, whoa.
Traction.
I'm gonna say it like this. I was not a firm believer of the socks until my brother said something about it,
Traction.
and I tried it. Yep. You need to post up every blue moon. You need to get your bearings. You need right.
You need a meme that say, "Baby, if I got them hospital socks on, just know I got this." Oh, I got it.
I'm gonna say it like this: if you come into the room with them socks on, it's about to go down. If I got my socks off, yeah, we're gonna be slipping and sliding. It's gonna be some other. But if I got them socks on, I'm about to walk into the bedroom like The Rock to the millions, and I'm gonna look at the side like the millions about to answer me back. Well, the more says this, we about to get in this bedroom, and I'm gonna lay it the smack down on your Rudy Poot candy ass. That's what's about to happen.
And listen,
just like if y'all got that hair tied up or y'all put that scrunchie on, we know it's about to go down.
It's about to go.
and listen,
We do it.
And if that bonnet come out, if you put that bonnet on, hey,
You gotta come to the new age. Bonnets, socks, scarf, all that. If she tie that shit up, it's going down.
If she tie the boat down.
If it's gonna be the marathon, fuck that scarf, that bonnet, and
all of that. The wigs.
I'm gonna say it again. If
My
she puts that bonnet on, you're gonna say you say that, but I say it like this. If she tie the ship down, she is getting ready for all that smoke. She is getting ready. She getting everything that's coming to her because she got a bonnet on. She got a t-shirt on. And somebody said it the best. That lingerie sex is good, but when she come in that room with a t-shirt and a bonnet, hey, big head, you ready? You about that action? You about that life? Let's get it in.
Listen, and at the end, if that nigga's Hanes socks with the gray tip and the gray heel ain't turned all the way around, if
the footprint ain't on the top, right?
that nigga wasn't shit. Let him go and don't revisit.
The tears that are coming out of my face because if the foot of the sock, I wear Jordan socks, and if that red ain't looking at me,
Jordan need a whole new move.
If that Jordan that was on my right ankle ain't facing the left,
if the Nike sign ain't swipping instead of swooshing, we got a problem.
I'm weak. Okay. I love the fact that we are all freaks. We just gotta, as we said in past shows, Hey,
If you see him going on,
I'm a firm believer in. I'm a firm believer in. If you can't be a hoe for the person you love, you ain't in love.
That's right.
One more thing before
This is
we
true.
end this wonderful, beautiful night.
Yeah, it's been all right, man.
I'd like to say
Yeah.
that we didn't visit mental stability for real, but I would like you guys to know that vacations, breaks, and me time are vital to who you want to be and who you are going to become.
We touch we touch a lot on the show, about your mental health. It's important. Quit steering away from it. We have to quit acting like our mental health and our mental stability is not important, especially in the Black community. Uncle Roscoe, who's crazy, talk to pigeons and don't never want to come to the house to take a shower.
That's not
always. It ain't because he got
stability though. Shoot.
Sometimes it is.
It is, but
it's
you
the
got
most
your regular
recognizable.
every day.
I'll say it like this.
Are...
And some of it gets onset late by situations. My best friend, Lloyd Resney, my brother. If anybody knew me coming up, there was a guy named Percy Hardiman who was always by my side. He was my brother, period, point blank. And his mental illness came late in life because he got Mickey, and it messed him up. And we bought this man clothes. This man was homeless, and he didn't want anything else but to be. And he froze to death.
Damn.
Like, mental health is it. I'm a big proponent of mental health because we don't take care of ourselves. Just like, especially Black men, we built to be strong. No, fuck that. Be weak. Weakness is okay, man, because without the conflict, you can never have the resolution, and you need resolutions in your life. Sometimes it's okay to say, I'm not okay.
And I'm proud to, I know we should reach out and, they say you may need to talk to a therapist, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I am proud to say that I have a circle of friends that I can actually be vulnerable to and vent to. And when I'm not okay, it's okay for me to tell them I'm not okay. I'm comfortable.
It's okay not to be okay.
I'm not okay. When I'm hurt and I'm messed up,
right.
I have a circle of friends that I can call and be like, I am not okay.
But can I make a suggestion to you?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean this from a point of peace.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes that circle of friends is not enough. Because I think the period that I have is pretty solid. But I go talk to a mental health professional.
I mean, I'm saying
period. Like
I will. I mean, if it was, you know what I'm saying. If I really felt like, I needed to, and sometimes it's just good to have an outside
because some of your friends
who don't know you,
your
can
friends
really be honest with you about
your friends sometimes will just tell you shit to appease you.
Ooh, I don't have those.
No, you don't.
I don't like those.
That's not. I honestly don't have those type of friends.
But my thing is this: I need somebody that's going to help fix me. And
because I'm not that type of friend. If
if you fucked up, like, bro, you wrong, sis, you wrong.
I promise I'm gonna tell you.
That's appreciative.
You can be mad at me. You can quit talking to me for a while.
You be alright.
If you want some bullshit, I'm gonna tell you like that's fucked up. No. You want some bullshit. Period.
Right.
And I like I said, I am proud to say that I have a circle of 3 closest friends that at the end of the day, I can tell them this, that, and the other, and they'll be like talking bullshit. We know you. That's bullshit.
Good.
And you're on some bullshit.
Good.
And you need to fix that. Right. Like, and I may argue with them, and I may get mad, and I might say,
I'm looking at your phone now.
And I will. And when I decide to unblock them and call them like, oh, you feel better? Okay, cool. And we go right back to being who we are. But they will tell me.
I'm going to throw this out there. My sister is that person.
That's what's up.
Is she?
Yes.
Why?
Because she's the
one. This heifer crazy.
No, she's the one that
she done stabbed me twice tonight.
Our phone calls be lit. We have inside jokes, outside jokes, whatever. My sister is that person.
She just said something about my mama.
Nice.
You will not say that I said something about Avir.
Not Avir.
Start beef.
There you go. But in all honesty, you need at least one person that you can talk to.
Absolutely.
Even if it's bias here, you need that person.
Like I said, I don't have a circle. I have a period. I have 3 gentlemen that I call my rocks, and when I need them, I call them. I have one who's my everything, and he's younger than me, believe it or not. But we are so. I always make the joke. He's me 2.0.
It be the younger people that get you to see where you need to be because we not in that time.
He calls me out on my shit more than anybody in my life. If I fuck up and I try to explain to him, he be like, "No, E, you wrong. Quit trying to give me that bullshit like you making sense. Man, you can't be prolific right now, motherfucker. You was wrong."
And that's why
where
I don't
it
tell
will,
my sister everything.
But see, that's the thing. That you don't have a circle. Because I tell him everything, and when I do, you know, he praises me when it's deserving, but when I'm wrong, he holds me accountable. And while it's uncomfortable sometimes, and his tongue is like mine, it's razor sharp and it cuts, it's what's needed.
Iron sharpens
iron sharpens iron. And those are the people you should surround yourself with. When we talk about this crisp air movement, it's just that. Those are the people that you need to help you breathe. Because my friends tell me, Ed, you're right. Buddy, yeah. Can't believe you did that.
Yeah.
I can't believe.
And let's go fuck up something. Let's go break some windows.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah. If you want to ride on that bitch, let's ride.
On my
yeah.
Facebook, I would show y'all, like, apparently I'm that friend in my circle, because if y'all have seen this post that they made about me, it was like a Barbie type thing or whatever. And they're talking about her. And then she was like, if this ain't, one of my friends tagged me, like, if this ain't you. So it's like two of my friends and they're talking and they're like, yeah, and she said this and that and the other. And the other girl happens to walk in the room and overhear them. And then she's like, so? And they're like, oh my God, how long have you been there hearing us talking about you? She was like, but I just care about y'all. Like, my friends will tell you, I have no filter and I don't know how to sugarcoat shit. So when they come to me and it's some fucked up shit or good shit, either way, I'm straight out the ballpark with it. And they're like, oh my God, do you have to be so rude? I'm not being rude, but you asked me.
But see, that's the thing. It's not about his rudeness. It's never rude.
It's never being rude, but I'm going to be honest with you.
He's honest and he talks to me in a language that I understand.
But you know what? Truly, all input.
Shout out to the homie JT. What up, dude? Wait.
All input can be treated like a professional development. You can take pieces from it and you choose what you take from it. Whether you're going to use it or not is up to you. So again, they can talk to their blue in the face, but again, it's going to be up to you if you take it.
Right.
Take some from it.
And that's usually my disclosure. I'm usually like, hey, this is my point of view. This is how I feel on the subject. I'm not you. Take from it what you will and what you can use.
My people don't give me no disclaimer. He just give it to me.
You know, because it's my point of view. We're different. I'm not the same as you. I'm not the same as you. So if you ask me for advice, I'm going to give you my point of view on that advice.
Stop your disclaimer.
No, I have to tell them. Like,
you don't.
Because some people will assume that, you said,
no. Here's the thing. You don't need to disclaim anything because if they truly know you, they don't need a disclaimer.
That's true. Like, I guess when people
talk, then you don't talk to them about real life situations.
But nobody ever came to you that's because they have yes people or they have yes friends. And they said, hey,
but if they come to me,
can I talk to you about something?
But here's the thing: if they come to me, they know what they get.
And
they know the avenue and the lane I'm going to travel.
And that's what I kind of be driven on is like, I'm going to give you my truth. When I talk to a person, anybody, it don't even have to be a close relative, friend, or anybody.
Talk to your monkeys about
when I talk to you, I'm going to give you my truth.
Absolutely.
I'm going to give you everything of me. I'm going to give you every single thing.
Hold on.
And then people can't handle that.
But here's the thing. Sometimes they don't need your truth. They don't need you. Like when people,
so why ask me?
When people talk to me, they're asking for advice. And they're asking for advice that's going to come from a non-biased place. I don't need to give you my testimony to give you my opinion. Like, I'm just going to tell you, like, my girl is pregnant and I don't want a baby. Then why'd you fuck her without a condom?
True. That part.
And that's the truth.
And then, well, I don't know what to do. Well, shit, it's abortion or baby. Which one you picking? Like, there it is. Well, she don't want an abortion. Well, congratulations, Dad.
You have a baby.
You should have thought about that before you wouldn't put that raw penis in there. Period. But we're not that with each other. Like, and then when you make bad decisions, and I've made a few, I made more than a few. You have to have people that's going to call you to the carpet, and not in a judgmental way, and not on their testimony. Just they know the person that you are, and they want you to succeed. Be that person. Like, I know who you are, and I know there's better in you. Don't do this. You're fucking up. Yeah, but mental health is definitely important. Big proponents. If you need any information, hit your boy. I got plenty of it. If you need therapists, I got it on Black, White, Asian.
Black, White, Puerto Rican.
I got couples. Yeah, I'm the plug for CBDs as well. Shout out to Buckeyes.
But another thing
CBDs.
was a part of that.
I ain't never seen it.
Take time.
Yep.
Take time to yourself.
We got
Reflect,
to.
look in that mirror.
Sometimes y'all need to quit jumping in a relationship to relationship and damage and fix your damaged ass.
I hope people don't do that. You gotta let your own heal. Come on.
No,
now.
Motherfuckers don't heal themselves.
Mm-mm.
And I ain't talking about 30 days. I ain't talking about 10 days. I'm talking about real self-healing. I'm talking about take you some months. I took some
18.
months.
18.
I took some months. I put old emo on a sabbatical. When old emo came back from that sabbatical, that's when the crisp air was born. That's when all this being inevitable became about. You got to put yourself on a hot damn sabbatical. You got to avoid the bullshit, the toxicity, and look at yourself and say, self, you fucked the fuck up. Fix yourself.
Yep.
No, we don't do that. I'm cool. Somebody give me some more toxicity. I need it.
No, I'm good. I think
toxicity.
I have to see. Like, I don't just post blame on that person. I have to kind of see what part I played in it. In order to be able to understand that lesson, because everything is either a blessing or a lesson. So if it didn't work out, there was a lesson in it. You have to figure out what.
But you can't always have
for you.
But not just relationships. I'm talking about
anything.
Life. Yeah. Fuck a boo
well,
or
you were saying that you need to take a sabbatical before you jump in. People jump in relationships.
Man, I had to take a sabbatical about everything. Like, when I took my sabbatical, it wasn't just about an ex. It was about the sabbatical truly came about because of me. I needed to fix me. Because when I looked in the mirror at the end of Friday the 13th, part 5.
Part 5.
It is what it is.
I felt that in my soul.
It is what it is.
I get you.
I was a survivor. Like, I made it. I beat Jason I beat Jason Voorhees. I killed him, and I don't know how. Like, it was a stroke of luck. It was a rabbit's foot, and he went back into the water. And me and the white girl Becky, we made it. So now Becky, she got to go fix her own shit. But right now, I got to fix my part of Friday the 13th, part 5. I got to figure out how I beat Jason, what strengths I had, what weaknesses, what do I need to build on, where do I need to go from?
Absolutely.
Because I've been through a nightmare and I survived. Now let's get it on. Let's figure something out. You don't leave Camp Crystal Lake in 1981 just to go be a counselor back in 82. Right. Hey,
I was done watching that earlier today. I got to finish.
But this is the thing. You don't leave Crystal Lake one year and almost die and go back and be a counselor the next.
Yeah,
because that's what we do. We leave Crystal Lake and we go right back because of the memories.
It's gonna be different this summer.
It's gonna be different.
You know what?
We killed Jason last summer.
Whoa. Okay.
We killed Jason last time.
Touche, motherfuckers and bitches and all that. Touche.
Because I'm gonna say it like this. Hey, there was a good guy down that killed everybody. Let's keep selling them.
Keep selling them.
That one.
Oh, that touched the nerve.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go and sit down for a minute.
No, we're about to finish up. We're wrapping up. We're about to wrap up. I need all my ladies.
I knew somebody.
I'm not gonna do single ladies. I'm so not gonna do that. I'm not. No, there's no hand movements coming from me. No. Love Beyonce, but no. That's a nigga tour from old Niggatropolis. But ladies, this has been a pleasure and an honor. This has been fun, man.
Come back.
Yeah, I like this ladies' night thing.
Part 2 is coming soon.
With Stephen Dye.
With everybody.
November.
No, hold on. Wait a minute. You the club promoter?
Yes.
You getting the cut on the door? You getting the cut on the door, baby? Is that what we doing? Okay, shit. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord be my way. But this has definitely been an eye-opening experience. Thank you for having us. Your ability to be uncensored, to be truthful, to be honest. You wrong in a motherfucker. Because some shit you said tonight will go down in history. And you know what? Great job, moderator in the back.
Yes, that's my girl.
She said on my play the song.
Yeah, she's very organized. She keep trying to reorganize my house. It's kind of fucking me out.
Well, I got one request. Play Discover by Chris Brown because that shit is real.
I'm not playing Chris. He punches whole women in the face. And wears skinny jeans. Lisa.
He said, when is male night?
Lisa, thank you for your When y'all wanna, I don't know, cause y'all get drunk, be cutting up. So
Yes.
y'all, we gotta watch y'all ninjas. Y'all,
We need to do a
movie
male night
Time.
to
We
blind
need to do
date.
It's a
A
sausage
fifth
night
next
the other
time.
day.
Wait a minute,
we
wait,
need to
whoa,
do where we
whoa.
like a
Whoa, it's just me and Royal. It's not a sausage.
battle of the sexes where we
What
got
we need
both.
to do is
We have
That's
do.
gonna be
men,
an
a group of men,
We
and a
need-
group of women.
We need to
And
do
we
it. Do
need to
what
sit
you
down
like.
and have a conversation.
Absolutely.
Let me talk to you.
Taka,
Come and talk
Yes.
to me.
thank you for
Yeah, that's
just
my
being
thing.
an alpha and very vocal about everything.
Thank you. I
Thank you for
appreciate it.
being spearheaded. Erica, because I don't know if you put your name out there. Just thank you, period. Thank you, period.
You didn't finish my thing.
Lisa, well, we already know the articulation, the in not the nerd shit, the informative shit.
She
It's
gonna get
needed,
down to
and
the
we
bottom
appreciate
of
She
y'all.
kept it real. She gonna bring you
Right.
facts
She-
all day, every day.
Way to back up the
She
facts.
not guessing. She not assuming. She bringing it up. It's in black
But
and white.
ladies, thank y'all for hanging out with your boy tonight. After we go off, we will continue to drink these drinks that are on the bar.
Yes.
We
Turn
will-
up at the
We will watch
Yeah.
a fight. We will enjoy the night.
We wish you were here.
We will continue without you guys. Sorry.
Yes.
Yes.
The party's
It's
outside.
It's ladies'
Go
night.
on.
Ladies, it's past 10 o'clock, so y'all not free no more. If y'all knock on my back door, it costs you $5 to get in. Dudes, no white tees, no baggy jeans,
$40.
no tennis shoes,
And
no
don't
flat
forget
brim hats.
$40.
And dudes, after midnight inflation, $20. They go to 20 after midnight for dudes, $20.
It's an extra $5.
Or your beard. That's an extra
It all
Receding
must connect.
hairline. No.
If you and then you got if
It's
you
not for me.
if you ain't let it go, if you ain't let it go.
There's no hat. So if you
She said no receding hairlines. Ooh,
No.
that crime,
No,
boy.
baby, you're-
Yeah, man.
Straight.
All right.
For now.
But thank y'all. I appreciate it. This is
Thank you.
this is fun.
Anytime,
This is definitely fun.
we will be back.
But like I finish every show. But as always, I am Mr. EMOE. Hey, and these are the ladies. Man, this has been Bippy and Bullshit. We will catch you soon. Me and Mr. Royal, we back to normal operations to get this pod kinda shmoney. Holla at y'all soon. Thank y'all for being there.
Good night.
Hello.
Peace. Yeah, man.
Brian said he gonna be in the house next time.
Hey,
I think that was
everybody out there
y'all.
right there live. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for listening. Hey, this is what's the important part
It's
now.
always on the smells.
Y'all did. Hey, man, that's that girlfriend.
I like that.
You can have it. That's-
You gave that away to somebody.
I didn't give it
That
away.
was to me.
Oh, it's you. Here it is.
to
That's
me.
on you.
Oh,
Here
I
it is.
Somebody said-
Hey, we finally got rid of the girlfriend dream. That shit is terrible.
I like it.
Oh, that smells like strippers in desperation.
I'm burning right here.
It smells like strippers in desperation.
I like it.
But hey,
I'm a
now look,
desperate stripper.
you guys have done the easy part. You've listened. Now, all the new listeners out there, what I need from you is to like, comment, share, share. Go to
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Do you want
Subscribe.
us back? Do you guys want us back? I know you do.
hit us up on the Toledo City Paper for the best
We
of.
are gonna go vote.
We actually need that right now because right now we are really in this fight for best of. We felt like we got robbed last year. Let's not let that happen again because there ain't no podcast in this area.
Go
Matter of
vote.
fact, in the hot damn nation that's gonna give it to y'all like we're doing. We're giving it from a real
Toledo
experience.
strong. Go vote.
And then yet again, I did this earlier. I'm gonna do it one more time. Shout out to that Buckeye CBD.
Yes!
Hey,
Come see us.
if y'all need that shit, holla at us.
No, hold on.
One more again.
Yeah.
Holla at us. Email, text. Got that shit's Naeem for you. Very relaxing. But yeah, I got a house full of women and a bunch of alcohol. Peace.
It's Saturday night.
It's Saturday night, bitches.
Going down.
Hey!
Show.
All right, y'all.